Hi guys. Hi guys.
Hi, sir.
Yeah. Okay guys, just see that. Uh, just come back guys. Just see that. Okay guys, just see that in the previous class already we saw that, right? Installation and all. We have done uh, uh, exe file and the Visual Studio. Both that we have done, right? In previous class, let us see the variables. Variables here. Okay guys. There are two types of, see that. What is the variable first of all here? What is the variable? Just see that. See that now here. What is the, see that what is the variable exactly here? Some people they used to say it's a container, it will store values here. See that now. It's a container. It's a container or see that it's a memory location or container. It's a container. It will store values. See that now here. It's a container. Just like some people they used to say it's a container. It's a container. Some people they used to say it's a memory address. Otherwise, some people they used to say it's a storage space. You can use any technical term, not an issue, guys. You can use any technical term. Some people they used to say like it's a space, just like space only. It's a memory address. See that now. It will store values. Then he has to carry the values. He has to carry the values. Now let us come back, guys. Just see that there are two variables. There are two variables. The first one is the local variables, local vars. Some people they used to say instance vars, static vars. Some people they used to say here, see that now. It's a global vars, global vars. Indirect name, static vars. Yes, see that now, guys. Local vars. See that first of all, what is the variable? Why we should use variable? It's a container. It will store values. Then it has to carry the values. There are two variables. There are two types here. It's a local variables. Some people they used to say it's an instance variables. Global variables. Some people they used to say indirect name static vars. Static vars. Okay, guys, let us see that. Just see that now, guys. Okay, we are going to discuss these two variables. Then we should go here. Data types. Data types here. First of all, what is the data type? What is the data type? Why we should use data type? See that, what is the data type exactly? Why we should use data type? Data type here. Then what are the data types in the Python? What are the different data types in Python? Just see the flow, guys. What is the data type, guys? It has to create memory address for variable. See that? It has to create. See that? It has to create memory address. Memory address for variable is called data type. Is called data type. See that now? It has to create memory address for variable is called data type. Why we should use data type here? See that? Without data type here, we can't store the values. See that? Without data type. Without data type, we can't store the values. See that? We can't store any value here. We can't store any value. Without values here, the application is going to become useless. See that now, guys? What I'm trying to say here. What is the purpose of application exactly here? It's going to accept user input values, right? If you take any application here, like IoT application, IoT application, enterprise application, banking application, healthcare application. If you take any application, it's going to accept user input values here. Without values, the application is going to become useless. Without values, the application is going to become useless here. Just see that now. See that. Why we should use data type here? Without data type, we can't store any value. Without value, see that. Without user values, see that. Suppose if we take any application here. Suppose if we take any application, IoT or banking application, banking apps. Otherwise, just see that now is enterprise apps, enterprise apps here. See that now is enterprise applications, financial applications, financial apps, healthcare apps. See that one, healthcare apps. Healthcare apps. Etc. here. Any application here. See that any application is going to accept. Any application is going to accept user input values here. See that any application, banking application, any banking application, any financial application, any enterprise application, any healthcare application, any IoT application, IoT. Internet of Things here, IoT applications. Any application is going to accept user input value here. Without user input value, the application is going to become useless. See that wrong here. How to store the values here? You should put data type, then we can store the values here. Without data type, we can't store any value. Without values, the application is going to become useless. The application is going to become useless. Here. See that example. If you take the different applications here, any application is going to accept user input values. Any application here, IoT, banking apps, enterprise apps, financial apps, healthcare apps, etc. Then come back here, guys. See that now. Why we should use data type? See that. We want to store the values. Data type is required. Without the data type here, see that without data type, you can't store any value. Without values, the application is going to become useless. See that. Example for these are the applications. Here, any application is going to accept user input values. Just come back now. What are the data types in the? What are the data types in the Python? First of all, let us see that now here. There are different data types here. There are different data types. There are different data types now. Let me see that. Text data type. Text data type here. Just only there is a one data type. Text is called, see that. Text data type here. There is a one data type here. That is called string data type. String here. How to represent string data type here? str. See that. How to represent string data type? str. See that. The first one is the string data type. The second one is the here. Numeric data types here. Numeric data types. Numeric data types here. Here there are three types here. Integer, there are three types. Float. Numeric means it will see that it has to accept only number types here. It has to accept only number types. Into float, then complex. Into float, then complex. Numerics only. Just see that now, guys. These are the numerics types here. Into, float, complex here. Here we will discuss later what kind of values we can store into integer, what type of values can store into float, what type of values can store into complex. We will discuss later. We will discuss later. Let us see that. Next one here. Sequence data types here. Sequence data types. Just see that now, guys. Why we should use sequence data types here? We are going to store, see that we want to store duplicate values, null values, generic objects, etc. here. See that we want to store any sequence objects like generic objects, duplicate objects, null objects, etc. Here there are three types here. List, then tuple. See that now. List and tuple, then range queue. There are three types here. See that here only one data type. Here there are three types. Here also there are three types. List and tuple, then range. Next one, mapping data types. Mapping data types. Why we should use mapping data types here, guys? We are going to store key and values here. Mapping data types. What is the mapping data types exactly here? We want to store key and values. In the real-time projects here, if you want making any application like that if you take the banking application here, we're going to store customer name under that balance amount here. How to store that? We should go mapping data types. Customer name is going to become key. Balance amount is going to become value. See that it has to store key and values here. See that now. If you create any banking application, we want to create, suppose we want to store customer name and the customer value, like balance value. How to store that? Both here. Both we want to store that. In that case, we should go dictionary. See that here there is only one data type, dictionary. Dictionary. It will store key and values. In the real-time projects, in the banking domain, in the financial domain, we are going to use dictionary object for storing key and values. For storing key and values. Just come back now, guys. Next one here. Next one, guys. Set data type here. Set data type. Set data types here. Here there are two types here. Set and frozen set here. Set and frozen set. There are two data types here. Here we are going to store unique objects here. Unique objects. Unique objects here. We can't store any duplicate objects here. We want to store unique objects. We want to store unique objects without null values. See that we should go set the data types here. We will discuss later. Next one, guys. Just see that here. None data type here. None. See that we don't want none data types, only none data types here. Here we are going to store none without, we don't want any data type here. Then bytes data type here, byte data type here, bytes data type. We are going to store the byte code. You see that how many types here? There are three types here. Bytes array, bytes array, view memory. See that data types here. These are the bytes data types here. The last one, Boolean data type. Boolean data types here. Only one, there is a one data type. See that true or false here. It has to represent true or false. Boolean data type here. See that now, guys? These are the Python data types here. These are the Python data types. Just see that now here. These are the Python data types. See the Boolean. It has to represent true or false values. It has to represent true or false values. Just see that now. These are the data types. So Python data types. Let us see that now, guys. Just come back. See that. Come back to here. Here in the variables, right? First of all, let us see that how to create variable. How to create variable. How to create variable, guys. See that now here we are going to follow certain rules here. We have to follow certain rules. Then we can create variable. We have to follow certain rules here. The first rule, see that it can start with, starts with here alpha character. Alpha char or see that now. It has to starts with the, it can starts with the, see that now, guys. It can starts with the alpha char, like characters or underscore symbol here.
No.
Just see that now, guys. How to create variable. Here variables we know, so there are two types here. The two types variables, how to create it. There are two types variables. How to create the variable. Just how to create it now. See that it can start with the alpha chars or underscore symbol. That is the first rule here. That is the first rule, right? Now, second one, guys. The second one. Don't start with the, see that. It can't, see that. It can't start with the number here. The second rule. It can't start with the number. It can't start with number. Don't start with number here or digit. Don't start, see that it can't start with number or digit. Or digit here, any digit. Or any digit here. Third one. It can't allow spaces here. It can't allow spaces. Can't allow spaces. See that it can't allow hyphen symbol. It can't allow hyphen symbol. See that not here. It can't allow hyphen symbol. See that it can't, see that it can start with the alpha chars or underscore symbol. It can't start with the number or digit. It can't allow spaces. See that it can't allow hyphen symbol. It's hyphen symbol. Okay. you should follow certain rules here. It's a case sensitive here. It's a case sensitive. We can use any case here. It's a case sensitive. We can use any case. It's a case sensitive. It's a case sensitive. We can use anything else. Case sensitive here. It's a case sensitive here. Case sensitive. We can use anything else. Case sensitive. It's a case sensitive here. We can use any case. We can use any case. Uppercase or lowercase. It's case sensitive here. It's case sensitive. We can use any case here. It's a case sensitive here. We can use any case, not an issue, guys. It's a case sensitive here. We can use any case, uppercase or lowercase, not an issue, guys. Just see that here. Case sensitive, we can use any case here. Uppercase or lowercase. See that. We can use any case. Can use any case here. Any case. It's maybe uppercase or lowercase here. It's maybe uppercase or lowercase. Lowercase. Lowercase here. Done, guys. Just see that now, guys. These are the rules we need to follow. See that now, guys. What I'm trying to say, guys, how to create variables. We know that there are two variables. It's a local variable, it's a global variable. See that. We need to follow, see that, certain rules for creating variables. We need to follow certain rules for creating variables. The last one, guys. Just see that now here. It's a case sensitive here. You can use any uppercase and lowercase here. See that. See that. It cannot be, see that. It cannot any existing Python keyword. See that. Cannot any existing Python keyword here. It cannot any existing Python keyword. Python keyword here. Here, don't use the Python existing keywords. Don't use existing Python keywords here. We need to follow certain rules here. These rules we need to follow that. Then only the variable is going to become valid. Here, what I'm trying to say, guys, some people belongs to non-IT background. Just see that. How to create variable? You need to follow certain rules here. How to start the variable? Alpha characters or underscore symbol. Here, see that. Don't start with number or digit here. If you start with the number, it's going to become illegal. It's not valid. Cannot allow spaces here. Don't give the spaces here. Cannot allow hyphen symbol. It's a case sensitive here. You can use any case here. It's a case sensitive. You can use any case, uppercase or lowercase. You can use any case here. See that it cannot existing Python keywords here. See that. Here, see that the variable cannot be existing Python keywords. Don't use the Python keywords here. For creating variables, don't use any Python keywords. Just see that we need to follow these certain rules for creating variables. Just see that now, guys. Let us see that. Okay, let me see that now here. Alphanumeric character. Valid. See that now? This is the valid guy. The first variable, I created one variable, assign the value. See that now? It's a character only, it's valid. Now, this one also valid. Second one also is valid. Second one also is valid because underscore symbol starts with underscore. Both are valid. Now, see that now, guys? Both are valid. Here, guys, these are the valid variables. Suppose if I start with digit here, digit. See that we are starting the variable with a digit here. It's invalid here. It's invalid. Just see that it's invalid. Invalid. See that invalid here. It's a Python comment, single line comment here. How to create Python single line comment here? Hash symbol. It's a single line comment. See that now? starts with a digit here, it's a invalid. Don't see that. Second one, don't start with a hyphen symbol also here. This is also invalid. This is also invalid. Because see that hyphen symbol cannot allow hyphen symbol here. These both are valid. Starts with the all character here, starts with the underscore symbol valid. But here see that no illegal variables. Just see that illegal variables. Starts with the digit, it's invalid. Starts with the hyphen symbol, it's invalid. Now here, see that now guys. Suppose my var. See that now here. Here space, I given space here. I given space. Space, this is called invalid. This is also invalid. See that because it is getting space on. It can't allow spaces. It can't allow spaces. It can't allow hyphen symbol. Here you can use any case here, uppercase and lowercase. See that no? Variable name. It's valid. You can use any case here. It's valid. See that? It's valid. It's valid. You can use any case, uppercase or lowercase, not an issue, guys. It's a case sensitive. You can use any case. These are the valid. See that? These are the invalid. Don't use existing Python keyword here. Suppose int is the Python keyword. Otherwise, some other variable def equals 10 here. Def equal 10. Def is the keyword here, Python keyword. Python, see that, had 35 keywords here. Python have 35 keywords. Here, don't use the Python keywords here. See that def is the keyword. Def is the inbuilt keyword. Don't use that. This is also invalid. This is also illegal, invalid. See that no, these are the valid here. So valid, see that, valid variables. Valid variables here. Valid. These are the illegal. Illegal here, invalid. See that invalid here. These are the invalid. See the last one. Last one is a Python keyword. Don't use the Python keyword here. Don't use the inbuilt keywords. Don't use inbuilt. Just see that how to create variables here. It's a valid. These are the valid. These are the invalid. These are the valid. See that these are the invalid guys. Here, after character, you can see that after. Here, see that after character, you can use digit also, not an issue, guys. It's valid. After char, you can use digit here. After char, you can use digit here. It's valid. See that no, it's valid here. It's valid. After char, you can use digit here. Directly, don't start with the digit here. Directly, you can't start with the digit here. See that now, guys. These are the rules you need to follow. For creating variables, you should follow certain rules here. These are the illegal attributes, like illegal, invalid. Illegal means it's not correct format here. It's not valid format. It's not valid format as per the Python norms. These are not valid. See that now. These are the valid, but these are not valid. See that now, guys. After also here, see that here. Here you can give that number of digits also, not an issue, guys. Here you can store the value. Done, guys. See that it's valid. It's valid, guys. These are the valids only. After character, you can use digit here, not an issue. After character, you can use digits here. See that? After, you can use underscore symbol also, underscore. It's valid here. It's valid, guys. See that? It's valid. See that? These are the valid variables. These are the invalid variables. Just see that now, guys. How to define the variables? How to create variables? We need to follow certain rules. These are the rules. These are the rules. We need to follow that. As per the rules, based on the rules, you can create. See that. We should follow the rules only. According to rules only, can create variables. These two variables. Okay, guys. Let us see that now. We should discuss local variables first of all. How to create local variables. how to create local variables, how to create global variables, how to create local variables, how to create global variables. Just see that now, guys. Okay, just come back now. Visual Studio. Visual Studio, come back here, guys. Just come back to Visual Studio, guys. Open it now, guys. Visual Studio here. Oh, let me import our directory here. You guys are aware of, right, how to install Visual Studio? The previous class, in the first day itself, we saw that. In the first day itself, we saw that, right? Okay,
Yes.
guys, just see that now, guys. Let me come back here. Just import our directory here. Import our directory here. Just see that now, directory name something, right? What is the directory name? Is there any forgot in that name? Guys, could you tell me that name? What is the directory name? What is the directory name? Huh? Python? Evening batch or something? What's the directory name, guys? I forgot in that name. Guys, what's the directory name? Already we have done, right? Welcome program.
Might be fifth batch.
We have done, right? Welcome first program we have done, right? In the which directory, like forgot in that name. Could you tell me that name, guys? Actually, I forgot in that. Okay, otherwise you can create new directory, not an issue, guys. New meaningful directory name. Okay, no problem, guys. Should go command prompt, make it one directory here. Just come back C drive, make it one directory. What's the directory name here? Evening batch. Otherwise 7:30 batch. 7:30 batch. Okay, guys, 7:30 batch. Let me import it now. We should go here. Already we are in the same path, C drive. Let me check that no 7:30 batch. Yeah, we are getting 7:30 batch. Let me import it. Okay, guys. Let us create first file now. Okay, guys. See that now here. There is a file option here. Click on that. It's asking file name here. Okay. Local underscore vars underscore demo.py. So file name, you can put any name here. See that. I given meaningful name here. I given meaningful name. Just see that. Local underscore vars underscore demo.py. See that .py is it's a extension name. It's a extension name of Python here. You can put any file name here. You can put any file name. You can keep it any file name here. File name, you can keep it any file name, but you should give meaningful name here. As per the company norms here, you should keep it meaningful name. You should keep it meaningful name here. Okay, guys, let us see that. Okay, done. Okay, guys, we are getting see that. Okay, let us define the variable. Suppose here in the upcoming classes, we will discuss that def keyword, guys. In upcoming classes, we are going to discuss def keyword. As of now, what about def keyword here? It has to create functions only. It has to create functions. Okay, let me create one function, guys. In upcoming classes, we will discuss that. But as of now, we are going to discuss. Just see that now. Local variable and global vars. We want to discuss local variables and global vars. That is the reason I'm going to create function. You guys, okay, see that in upcoming classes, we'll discuss that. In upcoming classes, what about def keyword? What are the functions in the Python? We'll discuss that later. First of all, see that we're going to discuss local variables and global variables. Let us see that now, guys. Here, def keyword, it's for creating functions only. See that here I'm creating F1 function. See that colon. See that colon. See that we are creating function body. This is the way for creating function, guys. You guys don't get bothered about that. In upcoming classes, we'll discuss that. What are the functions in the Python? Why you should use function? Why you should use function? See that. But as of now, we're going to create local variables. Within the function body, we want to create local variables. Just see that. How to create function body here? Colon. See that? Colon, enter. Here we can create function body here. See the cursor already is blinking here. Cursor already is blinking, right? Here, see that. Cursor already, it's blinking here. That is called indent. See the cursor is blinking something, right? Just see that. Cursor is blinking something, right? Just see that. That is called indent here. Already automatically, it has taken indent here, proper indent. See that, guys. Automatically, see that it has taken proper indent. You don't give the backspace. Don't do that here, guys. Don't use backspace at all, guys. Don't give that. Don't give the backspace, guys. Automatically, see that. Already it has taken proper indent. You should continue on that. Let me define the name within the double quotes. See that now. How to pass the name, guys, within the double quotes. You need to pass the name. You need to pass the group of characters within the double quotes. Let me give the name. Something here. Then enter. Age also here. Enter. See that now these two variables is local variables within the function body. I created these two variables within the function body here. Let's see that now, guys. Within the function body, I created these two variables. See that now, guys. I have created these two variables. Age and name here. How to pass the name? It says, see that name is a string type here. How to pass the name? Within the double quotes. These two is the local variables. These two is the local variables, guys. Okay, if you want salary also, you can give the salary also here. Salary also. Okay, something here. 18,000 or something. Just see that now, guys. These three variables here, see that. It's a variable name, it's a value here. It's a variable name, it's a value. 10 is the value. Salary is the variable name, it's a value. 18,000 is the value here. These are the local variables. These are the local variables. Let me display that now. Display that. Print here. Here, how to display that, guys? Let me display the first of all here. Description here. Suppose if we display the name, directly you can display that, not an issue, guys. If you display that here directly, you can display that now here. /t. Display the age also here. Comma. /t. Display the salary also, guys. Display the salary also. Okay, guys. If you run this code, you will get these values here. What are the values here? Ravi. Age is the 30. Salary is getting 18,000 per month. If you run this code, you will get these values, guys. See that? Let me see that these values. Let me how to run this code. How to run this code, guys? Go to menu bar. There are 3 dots here. Open it. Take it new terminal. In the bottom part, see that. In the bottom part, guys, see that now. In the bottom part, we are getting path. See that in the bottom part, we are getting path here. See that directly we are getting the PowerShell. PowerShell has given path here. Here directly you can run this code and check that now. How to run this code? Okay, what is the file name? Local vars. Just see that now, guys. Local vars. Oh, something we are getting here, guys. Comma is missing, guys. Here, comma is missing. Let me run this code. Then you will get it now. Already, you see that it suggested something here. The compiler suggested something. Just see, read that now. See that. Read that now. Then debug it here. The compiler suggested something. Just see that now. Okay. Let me run this code. Oh. Properly save it now, guys. Properly save it. Okay, guys. But we can't get any output here. We need to call the function. How to call the function, guys? Here, we need to call the function here. we need to call the function. If you call the function here, the function has to assign the values and call the, see that it has to display the name and age and salary. Here we are calling the function here. Here we are calling the function. Just see that. Let me save it now. Let me run this code now. Now we are getting the values. We are getting the values. See that now these are the local values. Local objects for F1. F1, just one F1 function is going to access these objects here. F1 function is going to access these objects. F1 function is going to access these objects here. Just see that now, guys. Suppose, guys, see that now. If you want to comment here, how to give the Python comment here? Python comment. How to create Python comment here? How to create Python comment? See that, how to give the comment here? How to give the comment? There are two types here, single line comment, multi-line comment here. How to create comment? There are two types here. There are two types. Single line comment, multi-line comment here. Single line comment. Single line comment. What is single line comment here? How to give the single line comment? Hash. Then comment here, something comment. How to give single line comment here? Hash symbol. How to give multi-line comment here? Multi-line comment. Multi-line comment here. What is the multi-line comment, guys? See the multi-line comment you can use. See that now. Three single quotes, multi-line comment here. Multi-line comment. Here close it, multi-line comment. See that now. You can give single quotes or double quotes, not an issue, guys. It's going to allow single quotes or double quotes. It's a multi-line comment. It's a single line comment here. Let me see the single line comment. Let me give the single line comment here. Single line comment. We are calling function. What is the comment exactly, guys? Why would you use comment here? If you see the comment, you will get automatically the below code here. You will get some idea about below code. Suppose if you see the comment, what is the comment here? Suppose here, let me give the comment here. Local values. If you see the comment here, you will get some idea, right? Oh, these variables for local objects. These are the local objects here. If you see the comment, you will get some idea about the code here. You will get some idea about the flow. You see that? You will get some clarity about the code here. If you see the comment, you will get some idea about the code here. The below code. What is the purpose of this code? How to call this code? See that? How to call this code? Local objects, local variables. If you see the comment, that is the use of comment. You see that now here? We are calling the function. We are calling function here. If you see the comment here, oh, you'll get some idea, right? You'll get some clarity, right? Here, we are calling the function. It's a single line comment here. Single line comment. Okay, guys, let me see that. Let us create one more function here. Let us create one more function, guys. Let us create one more function. See that now, guys. This is called the example for local vars. Local vars. See that we are getting name and age and salary here. But see that now, as per the company norms, guys, this is not good practice here. As per the company norms, this is not good practice here. See that now? Here, Ravi is the name, right? 30 is the age value. 18 is the salary, right? 18,000 is the salary. We are the application, we are the developers, right? We know that. We are the developers, we know the output here. Because Ravi is the name, 30 is the age value, 18,000 is the salary. We know that. We are the application developers. We know that. But if you give the same application to client here, the same application, if you give the client here, the client is going to get some confused. He can't see that. He can't get the such kind of output here. He can't get it. He can't get such kind of output here because who is that Ravi? Who is that 30 value? What is that 30 value? Is it age value or something? What about that 18,000 here? Is it salary value or phone number or something? Just see that. He's getting some, see that. He wants some clarity here. The same application, if you give client here, the client here, he can't get it here. Such kind of output here. He can't get such kind of output here as per the company norms here. In this case, we should provide meaningful description. What is the description here? Meaningful name. Let me give the meaningful description here. We want to display the name value here. Okay, here slash and then display the value, comma. Otherwise, see that now guys. Name, user space. Here also, description. We are typing the description. See that we're giving the meaningful description here. Okay, guys, it's a meaningful description here. Salary also. Salary also meaningful description we are giving. Salary. Okay, guys. Comma. Here also comma. Guys, now run this code. Now run this code, you will get complete output here as of now. As per the company norms here, it's a good practice. As per the company norms here, I gave a description here, meaningful description. See that I given description meaningful. See the meaningful description I given that. I given meaningful description here. Just see that now, guys. Now it's a good practice as per the company norms here. Let me save it now. Just run this code, guys. Now see that meaningful we are getting meaningful description. Now see that name Ravi is 30, is getting 18,000 salary per month. See that if you see that the same output, the client is going to get complete output here. You'll get some idea, right? Oh, Ravi is called name, 30 is called is value. Salary, see that 18,000 is getting per month. It's a meaningful output here. It's a meaningful output. Just see that, guys. Now, just come back now, guys. Let us create one more function here. F2 function here. Let us create body colon. Here, F2 can't access name unto age unto salary here. Here, F2 can't access. F2 function can't access name unto age unto salary here because these are the local variables. These variables belongs to here. These objects belongs to F1 function. These are the local objects. These objects belongs to F1. F1 is going to access only these objects. F2 can't access here. F2 can't access. Suppose, guys, just see that number, guys. Suppose let me take the global variable. What's the global variable, guys? Okay. Branch name here. V name equal branch name HY. Branch name is the global variable. Branch name is the global variable. The global variable is going to access F1 and F2 both here. It's a global because the function. See that I have defined above the functions here outside. Outside I created one variable. Outside I created one variable. The variable is going to become global. Outside here. Outside functions here. Outside functions I have created one variable. The variable is going to become global. Now let us see that the same variable is going to accessing by any function here. The same variable is going to accessing by any function. It may be F1 or F2 or F3 or F4, F5. See that. What I'm trying to say, guys, just see that. These are the local objects here. Local objects accessing by only F1 function here. F2 function cannot access. F2 function, it can't access name unto age unto salary objects because these are the local objects. These are the local variables. These are the local variables. It can't access. Here see that outside functions, I created one variable. The variable is going to become global. Outside functions here. The global variable is going to accessing by any function. The global variable is going to accessing by any function here. Let us create one more function F2 here. Here let me access that print here. Print branch name. you can access only branch name here. Okay, branch name. Here meaningful branch name here. Meaningful description here. You're accessing that. Give the space. Then display the branch name. B name here. Just see that now, guys. B name. B name. Here also can access that, not an issue, guys. Here also can access the branch name, guys. Here, comma, branch name, B name, comma. Guys, here, let me give the /t, guys. /t, branch name, then display the branch name here. See that now? Branch name accessing by these two functions here. Branch name accessing by these two functions. Because outside I created branch name here. Outside I created branch name. But we can't access name under age under salary because these objects belongs to F1 function here. These are the local objects. F2 function can't access. Let me call the F2 function here. See that? We're calling F2 function here. We're calling F2 function. We're calling F2 function. F2 here F1. Just see that now, guys. See that? You guys aware of, see that now. If you see the code, you'll get some idea here. What about local variables? How to define the local variables? What about the global variables? How to define the global variables? Just see that. Save it now, guys. See that global variable, B name. B name is the global object here, accessing by these two functions here. But name under age and salary, these are the local objects, accessing by only, see that, F1 function. Just see that F1 function is going to access only local objects as well global objects here, both here. F1 function is going to access both here. But F2 function is going to access only global object. Going to access, see that, it's accessing only global object here. Let us come back, save it now. Save it now, guys. Run this code, we'll see that. Now we are getting, just see that now. Here we are getting branch name. Here we are getting branch name here. Second function. Just see that now. See that now, guys. Just see that now, guys. How to define the global variables. Above the function here, outside the function, you can define the global variables. Inside the function, you can define the local variables. Is there any doubt, guys? Yes or no? Guys, hi guys.
Oh, no, sir.
Okay, just see that. Outside function, I created global variable. Inside function, I have created, see that I created local objects. Just see that. Suppose, guys, local objects, how to convert it to global type here? Suppose we are having local objects. Let me convert it to global. How to convert it to global here? Just see that. Local objects. How to convert into global? How to convert into global, guys? How to convert into global? Here there is a one keyword, global keyword. Global keyword. Take the global keyword. Through this keyword, you can convert into global objects here. See that? Local objects, how to convert into global? There is a inbuilt keyword, global keyword. Take the global keyword, you should convert into global type. See that now, guys. These are the local objects, right? Okay, let me take the local object here. Let me convert it to global. Global here. Name is the global. Let me take the name here. You can keep it global. Global. Name is the global, guys. Now, name is accessing by these two functions here. Now, name is the global. See that? Name is the global because it's getting keyword, global keyword is going to become global object. We are trying to access name also here itself. In the second function also, let me access that. in the second function, guys, we need to access that name also, guys. Name, see that now, name. Let me see that now, name. Let me come back. Run this code now. What is the name, guys? See that global. Oh, okay. First of all, define that. Then assign the name here. Assign the name. Then let me see that. Now it's going to become global. Let me see that now, guys. Both functions are calling name object. Now we are getting the, see that in the second function also we are getting the name Ravi. See that now, guys. See that local objects, how to convert it to global type here. Local objects, how to convert it to global type. There is a one keyword, global keyword. Is there any doubt? Local objects, how to convert it to global type. Here, see that name object accessing by these two functions here. Name object accessing by, see that name object accessing by F1 and F2 functions both here. But name object belongs to F1 function here. See that it's a local object. Local object I made global type here. Local object I made global type. In the same way, age also can do that. Age also can do that. Global age. First of all, define it, then assign the value here. Then assign the value. Now age also can try to access that in the second function here. Go to second function here. Try to access that age also here. Age also can try to access that in the second function. Save it now. The second function is calling name onto age here. See that in the first function here inside, I made these two objects here. Age is the global type, name is the global type here. But salary is not global type. Salary is not global type. Let me see that now, guys. Save it now. Save it now. Just come back. Let me see that we are getting that all. See that now? Second function also is getting name under age also. Just see that local objects, how to convert it to global type. Yeah, is there any doubt, guys? Just see that code. Is there any doubt? Just see that coding style, guys. Local objects, how to convert it to global type. Is there any doubt? Let's start now.
No.
Okay, guys, just see that local. First of all, see that these are the local variables. I made global type here. Then you can access any function here. You can take any function, you can access that. The variable is going to become global, you can access anywhere. Otherwise, you can't access. The variable is going to become global. Global means static var. Then it's going to see that you can access, take any function here, you can access that. You can take it any function, you can access that, guys. Just see that now. These are the, see that now. Local and global vars. These are the local and global vars. Okay. See that now, guys. Now, directly we should go data types here. Data types. Already we saw the local vars and global vars. See that now. See that code here. I took these two functions here. If you want to more than two functions, you can take it here, not an issue, guys. If you want 10 functions, you can define that in the same way. In the same way, you can define the functions here. See that, how to define the functions here, just see that. Def keyword. In coming classes, we'll discuss that. In coming classes, we'll discuss in-depth concept for def keyword. We are going to discuss in-depth concept for def keyword. We'll see that in coming classes, upcoming classes, what about def keyword, how to use it, why we should use def keyword. But as of now, see that I'm trying to show the local and the global vars. That is the reason I have taken these two functions here. Just see that I have taken F1 and F2 functions. In the F1 function, first of all, I created local vars, then I made global type here. First I took here local vars, then I made global type. Then You can create any function here. You can access global objects. You can access global objects here. In tomorrow's class, directly you should go data types here. In tomorrow's class, directly you should go data types, text data type. What about text data type here? There is a one data type here, string. There is a one data type, string here. How to create the string data type? How to give the single line? How to assign the single line value? How to assign the more than one line? See that in tomorrow's class, directly what is the string type? How to pass the string type value within the single quotes or within the double quotes? Okay. How to pass more than one line? Then how to assign the many values to multiple variables? Then we should discuss string methods. String methods. In tomorrow's class, directly we should go Python data types. Directly we will discuss that. What about text data type? What about string methods? String methods. How many methods are there? Like lowercase, uppercase, split method. We have so many methods here. I'll show that. Then we should go numeric data types here. Why we should use numeric data types here? Integer, what type of values you can store? In float, what kind of values you can store? In complex, what type of values you can store? Okay, we'll discuss that one by one. Okay, guys, is there any doubt here, guys, in today's class? Hi, guys. Please respond, guys. Is there any doubt in today's class? Yes or no? Okay, guys. In tomorrow's class, we'll see that data types here. Yeah. Yes, guys. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Thanks for supporting.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
Thanks
you,
for
sir.
supporting. Yeah.